Because I mentioned to them, I know last year DOT did US 2 across Coas, and so there was a big stink, I know, in Shelburne, because they're in a valley that it echoes across the whole thing, so they had a very strategic view of it.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
I'd like to call the Albany Selectmen's meeting for December 18th, 2024 to order. Would you all join me for the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, new business, approval of the Selectmen's meeting minutes for December 4, 2024.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
I'll second it.
Very good job.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Approval of December 18, 2024 consent file. Review and sign manifests in the amount of $14,431.13 and $21,469.68. This includes an accounts payable and payroll manifest for 12/12/2024 and 12/17/2024. Review, discuss, and sign rate of pay change form for Elisa Haynes.
Yes. So I mean, we've already
Lisa.
reviewed, discussed, it really just was a
Yeah.
formality, it should have been signed a little while ago,
Yep.
but I didn't realize, so.
Okay. Review, discuss, approve, and deny, and sign a tax abatement for the Tin Mountain Conservation Center, 1245 Ball Hill Road.
Yeah, so it was regarding a structure they had put up, they should have not been hit with a tax bill for it. Jason said it needed to be abated for $219.
Yeah. All right, and then review and discuss, approve, deny a raffle ticket sales permit for Mount Washington Valley Ski Jumping Event. And final is review and discuss 2024 encumbrances.
That shouldn't be in the consent file.
No, that should be-
Let's take it out of the consent file.
Okay.
I make a motion to approve the consent file as presented, less item F regarding the 2024 encumbrances.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I didn't know we had raffle ticket sales permit.
Neither did I.
Okay, town administrators report.
No, let's do the.
Oh, you wanna do F?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, so review and discuss 2024 encumbrances.
We gotta encumber the roof. What's the total on that?
3,000.
Total for,
For this roof was 3,000.
what about the one on the chapel?
The chapel is 7,000.
So it's 10,000 altogether? And we didn't have the money in there for that? Okay. So it'd be 3,000 for this roof here?
Yeah.
Anything else we have to encumber?
One thing that I have is on the cemetery committee,
Yep.
I've got a $3,000 approval to do tree work on Moody Cemetery. It just hasn't got done yet, so we should encumber that so
Yep.
we can process
And
it.
that was exactly 3,000?
Correct.
And you have a quote and everything
Yes.
on that?
Yeah.
Is there anything else, Alyssa?
No, really, when I talked to Kelly Collins, the roof jobs were all that we had.
Okay. I'd make a motion to approve the roof for 3,000 and the cemetery for, which cemetery?
Moody.
Moody Cemetery for 3,000 to encumber a total of $6,000 total.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
What about the chapel roof?
The what?
Chapel roof?
There's not enough money to encumber.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we have to put that in a warrant.
And, well, I'm pretty sure we have to put that in at least the next budget.
Right.
Okay.
We're encumbering this till next year.
Yeah.
It won't, none of this stuff is gonna be done until spring,
Right.
okay? So it'll probably be after town
Do
meeting.
we put it in the budget, or do we get permission to pull it from CIP out of that fund, chapel fund?
We could do either, that's a decision we can make when we do warrant articles on the budget.
Right.
This is just encumbering money that's in
That's already-
2024,
Yeah,
okay, that we wanna carry
that we haven't
over.
expended yet.
We have to approve that before the end of the year.
Okay.
And I'm sure we have are we gonna have another meeting before the end of the year?
We don't have one scheduled,
No.
but we've talked about.
So we can schedule a meeting if something come up.
So January 9th, I'm gone for 10 days, from January 9th to the 19th.
So technically, the next scheduled meeting, going back to the second and fourth Wednesday of the month, it's the 8th, yes.
Okay, we have a motion and a second.
On the encumbrances? Yes. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I think Ellie's gonna have to call some extra meetings to get everything done.
Yeah.
All right,
Town administrators report,
I don't have anything.
okay. Appointments? No, okay. Old business, review and discuss North Country Council's letter on North Country solicitation and scoring for the 2027 through 2036 10-year transportation improvement plan. I assume that's.
Yeah, I can provide some, so I had provided letters to all of the applicant communities, just giving them the summary of what we did, how all the towns scored, and in the case that they didn't make it forward, how to improve it and what to do next. Luckily for Albany, the project submitted, for the intersection of 16 and 113 was the highest ranked, so that, and we RPC staff from NCC, we had noted it right away as highest priority because it's just been talked about. It's been, front of people's minds for safety and so the amount of traffic, the speed that comes through. Every piece of that has been really well known. Even when we presented it to the TAC, our preliminary findings, they all were nodding their head, saying, "Yep, that intersection, that it's been a problem," everything. So, highest ranked project. DOT is currently reviewing all the projects, basically coming up, checking our estimates from HEB engineers with their internal estimates and their staff. We're due to hear back usually in February, and then we'll have our Transportation Advisory Committee meet, kind of just give a thumbs up, and then we'll be submitting it to the state again, final version.
Right, so have you submitted plans for?
The preliminary plans.
the HEB plans that you had done through that grant.
Yeah, we submitted a bit of everything, so it was the application, it was any of the original engineering,
Yeah.
all on correspondence, and the town of Madison provided a letter of support along with it, because, it's so impactful for both towns.
I would say probably 90% of Madison goes through that intersection every day.
And so that's,
My question is, have you submitted one plan or options?
it was, what we submitted was the updated engineering, so that was, and I know originally the town was kind of against it, but HEB did a roundabout at that intersection because it had the most impact for speed reduction and still keeping traffic moving, even heavy trucks and things from Coleman, and just all through there. So that was submitted along with cost so it was like concept map and plan, along with the cost estimates, all the breakdown, everything like that. So DOT's looking at that, and there were 2 other projects submitted along with that, the second and third rank. Probably no matter what, we only have about 7 million, of projects that we can submit, and so it may only be all together. But
And that's gonna be probably put out for probably, 2030 or so?
So 10-year plan is 10-year plan, so,
Plus.
yeah. But there are other pots of funding that might be used, so there's highway safety improvement plan, so it might be able to be kind of funneled into a different funding source to go a little quicker.
Yeah.
But, right now it's on track.
It's on the list.
exactly.
I'm not
Let's get
sure a roundabout is the solution. I think that's
No,
gonna,
yeah.
I go through that intersection
The-
a lot,
yeah.
and I'll tell you, you're gonna have cars backed up to Ossipee.
So we'll see, and that's kind of, I know that DOT had some comments about it, but HEB said that all the numbers, it looked like it could handle it, and so, you know, I don't have a PE, so I go,
Right.
I go, yeah, okay, thank you. But we'll see, I think no matter what, and I know even the project that's being presented tonight has changed a lot, so it could still change over the life cycle.
It's already about 5 years overdue.
Yeah, so it'll change, it'll, you know, but you're on the list,
Will
just
it
have
happen
to,
in my lifetime?
yes.
You never know.
But yeah, that's just, you know, the overhead of that, so
Alright,
you're
Moving
moving
on.
forward.
Thank you.
moving on.
Okay. Other business, planning board. Have we discussed since planning board had their CIP meeting?
Yeah, you told us about
Okay.
the
Conservation Commission?
habitat.
Nothing. Solid waste?
Nothing
yet.
until January.
Chapel committee, nothing yet. So, nothing correspondence.
The only thing I will say, you sent me the backup information for rec and for solid waste.
Yes,
Did you send it to?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, haven't
That's
completely reviewed it, but
Yeah,
definitely, sorry.
I'm just making sure you
Yeah.
guys got it too.
Yeah.
I looked at it and I thought it was in order.
Did, yeah. Any other? Anything for us? No? Okay. Correspondence, review and discuss charter communications upcoming change letter.
Just a couple minor changes on channels, just there monthly.
They're here if people wanna see them.
Shall I read this, or?
No.
Hmm?
No.
No, okay. It all looks. Same as always. Alright. No non-public. Next meeting, January, as of now, next meeting is January 8th of 2024 at 4:30 p.m. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.